Hi everyone, I am Madhumita Gai.
Hello, I am Manav Malakar.
Hello everyone, this is Shimantini Ghosh.
Hi everyone, my name is Sumon Koyal.
We are here to present our project on online library management system. Here we are going to explain the design of our project, data flow diagrams of level 0, level 1 and level 2, entity relationship diagram, and lastly the final implementation and special features that we added in the development of our system. So, a library management system is a software that helps to keep a record of all the books and it maintains the transactions that are performed in library. This allows to reduce the work pressure on the librarian as all the records are automated instead of maintaining it manually. It provides an efficient user-friendly service to both users and librarian. Now coming to the level 0 data flow diagram, it's a basic overview of the whole system or process being analyzed or modeled. It's designed to be an at-a-glance view showing the system as a single high-level process with its relationship to external entities. Here it shows the library management system has the major features like book management, library management, publisher management, login management, system user management and authors management.
This is the first level DFD where we can see how the system is divided into subsystems, each of which deals with one or more of the data flows to or from an external agent. Here we are highlighting the main functionalities of the library system. And now the second level DFD is showcasing the internal implementation of the first level DFD. We can see it contains more details of students, employee, publishers, authors, issue books and library. And through this flowchart we can track every transaction of data in our system.
An ER diagram is used to analyze the structure of the database. It shows relationship between entities and their attributes. An ER model provides a means of communication. The library management system database keeps track of readers with the following considerations. The system keeps track of the staff with a single point authentication system comprising login ID and password. Staff maintains the book catalog with its ISBN, book title, etc. A publisher has publish ID, year when the book was published and name of the book. Readers are registered with their user ID, email, name, phone number, communication address. The staff keeps track of the readers. Readers can return or reserve books that stamps with the issue date and return date. If not returned within the prescribed time period, it may have a due date too. Staff also generate reports that has report ID, registration number of report, book number and return issue info. The library ER diagram illustrates key information about the library, including entities such as staff, readers, books, publishers, reports, and authentication system. It allows for understanding the relationship between entities. Now, entities and their attributes are book entity, reader entity, publisher entity, authentication system entity, reports entity, staff entity, reserve, return relationship entity.
This is our login interface of student where one student can log in using username and password. Here one student can register himself to access the library. Here he have to fill the details and he have to upload one image of himself and roll number and etc. Now it is successfully registered and now student need to be approved by the librarian admin. Here student has been approved and he can now log in to the user interface and access the library. Here it is our home page for the student where the three images can be slideshow. This is our last three updated books in the library and one can request book from here. And after requesting the book, the library request button is disabled for him. And here you can show your profile and you can request to update your profile, and this is the button which can redirect you to a mail to the admin. Now it is our book page where one can find all the available books in the library and one can request book and search book by its name. Like here we find searching books by Feluda and there are two books available and one can easily request by clicking the request button. Here admins need to be update the student request and approve the student request, and after approving the student request there is auto generated mail to the student who is request for the book, and the mail is like something that your book has been approved, please collect it from the library. And it is time to show our status of the student books, requested books and issued books and returned books. This is our contact us page where one can find our library where it is situated, and in Google Map one can zoom in and zoom out our maps. And this is our social media links where student can follow us, and student can send feedback by sending this message box to our admin. And this is our student about our library, student regulations, rules and regulation, and library fees, etc. Here we are visiting another student's status page where he have to pay fine because his book's return date has been expired. Now it is our admin site where admin can log in by his password, and admin can manage books, students, issued books, return books, and can see history of the return books. Here admin is added a book by uploading all the details along with its book's cover page, and it is now successfully added to the books. Here we can admin can see all the available books in the library. He can also update quantity of the book. We have already seen the functionality of the approved books. Now it's time to see issued books. Here admin can see all the details of the issued books, and he can notify the student to return the book and the fine. Here we have seen that the fine is 120 rupees, and he notify him by sending a auto generated mail, and he can also update the return status and sending a auto generated mail to the student that books have successfully received. And this is the returned successfully mail, and here admin can see all the successfully returned books and the fine pay at the time of return.
At last, we would like to express our special gratitude and respect to our mentor Dr. Abhijit Das, who gave us his golden opportunity. Also, we would like to thank our Department of Information Technology and our college RCC IIT for providing us opportunity to work on this project.